Hello everybody, welcome to the solo adventure. I have a slightly different setup again, as you can see. I've moved things around a bit. I think the video is getting better and better. The sound I still need to work on. I've moved my camera over here and my microphone over here. You can't see either, of course, and my screen in the middle. So we'll see how we go here. It does mean that obviously you'll see the side of my big old bald head ever so slightly when I'm actually playing the game. But I hope it's a nice, clearer video. And we've got some background here. One of my posters up here fell down, so I'll rearrange those next week. I need to get some tacks. For some reason the blue tack kept falling off. Anyway, but yes, the audio probably still needs a little bit of perfecting. I can see it's a little quiet. Let's just try and get that right before we get started, because this is very spoken word, obviously. All right. Still kind of quiet, isn't it? Hello. Hello. Set that out a bit. All right. Maybe that. Let's see. I think that's okay. I think that's good. Okay. All right. Good. So, welcome. Hopefully many of you know Dungeons & Dragons and have played Dungeons & Dragons before. I have been playing for some time. I think I first started with Dungeons & Dragons with 2nd edition. Actually, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons even. I can't remember what edition that was. And then 4th I played for a long time, and have been playing 5th a lot recently as well. And actually 5th has been quite good fun. So I wanted to try a solo game. It is possible. So what is that? That is going to be this game here. We just is Frozen Offerings by Paul Bimler. Let's just get the description. A chance meeting in Targos leads into a dangerous expedition across Icewind Dale in search of a fisher captured by the Brooker tribe and set to be sacrificed to the white dragon who has terrorized the tribe's village for years. It's a solo Dungeons & Dragons adventure. Came out in issue 34 of Dragon, if you want to play this yourself afterwards. And it's set in Icewind Dale. Designed for characters of 7th to 10th level, and with a pre-made sidekick. I have not got the sidekick yet. Is introduced during the backstory. Okay, so we have 2 characters. Interesting. I think I might need to get the those stats for the sidekick and the creatures open separately. Before I do that, it says a 7th and 10th level character. I kind of forgot to create a character, so I resurrected one that is on D&D Beyond as well, because that's good, because we can get the dice roller. And if anyone was watching me on the Quick Test Dummies Twitch stream, this is the character I played there. Kanzif Karamir, a female half-orc light cleric who likes a bit of fire. So I'm going to be playing her today. Now, let me get these stat blocks. Whilst I'm doing that, I'm just going to very quickly switch back to the full view camera. So just get those stat blocks open. 1 minute. Hope everybody is well. I'm actually quite looking forward to this. I've not tried solo Dungeons & Dragons before, but I obviously have been playing Dungeons & Dragons for some time. And you can tune in to the Quick Test Dummies this Sunday, actually, playing my new character, my monk. I can never remember how to pronounce the race, the bird ones. So this adventure is 25 pages. I'm not 100% sure if we'll get through all of it today. I generally go for about 45 minutes to an hour, so we'll see how we go. And if you enjoy what you see and what you hear, then please subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, or to my Facebook page, or to Periscope, Twitter, however you're consuming. And you can find more about many of the other things I do at christianschiller.com. Let's just get these stat blocks open. There is it. Thulgar, there they are. think I will put them on that side of the screen with me, and creatures we'll worry about as we come to. So I'll switch back. There we go. So when we need them, I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. And we have our other stats here too. Good. All right. I think we are ready to begin. So what else do we have? 8th level character, which is what we have. Cantif is 8th level. Some of her stuff is hidden a little bit behind me. Hopefully nothing important. I don't think so. I can always scroll anyway. Is that visible enough is my other question. Let's see. It's probably a little better. It's not great for D&D Beyond, probably. I might have lost things. Let's see. This is always the problem with this. I think it's going to be okay. Let me just quickly see how that looks full screen. I think it's good enough. I think it's okay. Let me know if you cannot read things you want to be able to read there. Unless, nope, it does not. Oops, no, I just want to get rid of it. Go away, there we go. Unless it has a way to let me zoom in. Preferences, maybe? No. Okay, anyway, all right, fine. That will have to do. Okay. We have a magic item. I have a Pearl of Power here. And we're using the basic rules. I did open them, but I don't think we're going to need them too much. That's the character created. And there are other solo adventurers here. It's quite short, hopefully, so we'll see how we go. At times of successes grant you code words. If you wish to cast spells, standard D&D rules. Do not take a rest unless prompted. Sidekicks. I do not know about the sidekick essentials. Not 100% sure how that works. And I don't own it. So I'm not sure. We will see if we need them maybe. Hopefully that'll become apparent. Okay. All right, I think we are ready to begin. Flurries of snow swirl around you and your traveling companions as your cart rumbles toward the walled city of Targos, which stands defiant against the relentless cold of Icewind Dale. The driver half turns his head back towards his passengers. "Wolf Pelt's Inn is where you'll be wanting to stay. My cousin Yertram runs it, and he makes the best fish stew in all 10 towns. Knuckle-held trout. You won't get any fresher anywhere else." The gates are quickly opened for the cart, and you find yourself in a surprisingly busy little city. The streets of Targos, sheltered by high walls from the relentless winds of Icewind Dale, are home to merchants of every kind, plying their trade. Fishmongers, blacksmiths, weaponsmiths, tailors, tinkers, makers of survival gear, and more. The driver drops you at the Wolf Pelt's Inn, and you and several others make your way inside, where a fire pit keeps the interior cozily warm. Starving after a whole day's travel, you tuck into a bowl of Yertram's legendary fish stew and are soon feeling much happier with warm feet and a full belly. It is not long, however, before curiosity gets the better of you and you head back into the streets of Targos for a look around. While browsing in a weaponsmith's shop, you overhear a conversation between the shopkeeper and a burly-looking bearded northerner clad head to toe in thick furs, a huge great axe strapped across his back. "Surely you could spare me one son, Rhea," the warrior says in a pleading tone. "What about Osric?" "I need him here," the middle-aged shopkeeper says flatly. With Killian dead, I've no one else to help me run the forge and make repairs. You know this. He's sharpened your axe countless times. Roderick, then, you could spare him. His own master now, Thalgar. He doesn't live under this roof anymore. Runs a boat of his own, and he's out on the lake every day. I doubt he'll be willing to come with you on your fool's errand. Fool's errand? The warrior growls. That's my brother you're talking about. The shopkeeper is quiet for a long moment. Then in a softer tone, she says, We both know, Thalgar. Malgar is probably dead already. The warrior doesn't reply. He merely turns and slumps towards the door, looking utterly dejected. Wait, you say, stepping into his path. The warrior stops, regarding you with a glimmer of hope in his eye. What's this about your brother, you ask? A smile flickers over his face. My brother Malgar, he's a fisher. Went on an expedition 4 days ago with a friend. Only the friend returned. And the tale he had to tell. What happened to him? Thalgar sighs deeply, looking at the ground and shaking his head. Malgar was caught by the Brooker tribe, savage barbarians. They live on the western shore of Mare Dualdon. Everyone knows of the Brooker tribe, the shopkeeper chimes in. They live under the shadow of a white dragon who's been terrorizing their village for years. Cowards, the lot of them. If enough of them got together, they could defeat the thing, I reckon. But they're superstitious, those Brooker. They offer one of their old or infirm every month to appease the dragon. But lately, they've been running low on offerings. Thalgar nods, confirming the story. So they've taken Malgar. They justified it by saying he was taking more of his quota of knucklehead. But they've never complained about it before. And you want to rescue him, eh? You ask. I do, Thalgar says fervently. And you need help. Aye, I do. There's a pause. Then you shrug. Well, what's in it for me? You ask jovially, breaking the silence. Thalgar frowns, looking at the ground again. Well, I don't have much gold, but I bet Malgar will be pretty grateful. Probably enough to offer you a share in his business, which is worth something. The woman coughs. Not likely, she mumbles under her breath, drawing a scowl from Thalgar. I can offer my life savings, Thalgar says. Close to 500 gold. Will that do the trick? You smile at the warrior. He seems desperate, and you don't doubt he'll pay you the gold to help him rescue his brother. There are no wealthy nobles offering large bounties for quests up in these parts, just simple people living their simple lives. But lately, you've been itching for a chance to test your adventuring prowess, and there might be loot to be had in a quest against the dragon. Even over above what Thalgar and his brother can offer you. You treat Thalgar to a wide grin, then clap the warrior on the shoulder. When do we leave? Now go to entry 1. I'm just going to swap these two windows over, actually. Bear with me. Feel like that makes a bit more sense. Yes. Good. And I just need to also do the same with Thalgar. Here we go. Right. Where were we? Excellent. Section contains individual entries that will shape your adventure. Before you depart on your quest to rescue Thalgar's brother from the Brooker barbarians, also would really like to zoom in a little, but not as much. Oh well, seems to be the only option. Okay. You might want to pick up some special items in Targos. Peruse the list below and consider what you might like to take with you. Purchase 3 of the following. Snowshoes, climber's kit. What else? This is always the Michaelhead oil. I feel like snowshoes, climber's kit, and no glasses. No, and the woolen jacket, I reckon. If anyone else has any ideas, let me know, but I think I will go for that. So I'm not sure if these actually exist on, let's see. Oh, they do. Okay, look at that. 2 pairs. The climber's kit. Kanzif cannot climb. And the llama wool undershirt. I don't think that's going to be on the... no. How do I add my own? I don't know. I guess we can just add it ourselves. Yeah, here we go. Llama wool undershirt. And I do believe we spent 15 gold pieces, 50 gold pieces. Great. 40 gold pieces. Remove those. Cool. Fantastic. Okay. As you peruse these items, you start a back and forth with one merchant who seems to irk Thalgar. Come on, Thalgar says. There is no time to waste shopping. Get the items you need and let's go to the docks. Ertir's boat is leaving soon. We must not miss it. There might not be another boat leaving today. You are eager to take a little more time to consider your purchases or haggle with the merchant so that you can get a better price, but Thalgar isn't helping by rushing you. I think it's time just to go. Now, one thing I really liked with when we did the Alone Against the Flames is clicking the numbers would take you to the page. Not so in this case. So you're going to have to watch me scroll backwards and forwards as I find things. Fun. Okay. Apologies. 14, 15. Following Thalgar, you make your way down to the docks of Targos, descending a pathway that zigzags down a high cliff face. As you reach the bottom, you see that the cliff shelters the docks from the relentless winds blowing from the south. It is quite serene down here, but the path is slippery, causing you to almost lose your footing more than once. Finally, you reach the bottom and survey the scene before you. Most of the boats that you see have their sails rolled up, oars shipped, and all equipment tied down and secured. However, a vessel displaying the name Aurora on her bow and crewed by 20 or so sailors is preparing to depart. That's Ertir's boat, Thalgar says, waving you onward. Ertir, a weathered, hard-looking sailor with a thick beard, comes across as curt, communicating only in grunts, but he grants Thalgar and you passage with a simple shrug. It seems that Ertir is willing to take any local who boards his boat, without question. Before long, Aurora casts off from the jetty and a dozen oars dip into the water. I should point out that Kanziv, being a light maid and a lover of fire, is not a huge fan of water, but yeah. The crew, all hardened looking folk of Icewind Dale, expertly navigate the little fishing craft. I think we have a picture here. There we go. Out of the port and onto the lake. Looking back, you see the walls of Targos receding atop the cliffs. A short while later, a stiff breeze catches the sails and the oars are shipped. Ertir barks commands that you have difficulty understanding. Sometimes the words sound like common, but at other times you think it might be some sort of local dialect or a special sailor's language. Aurora plies its way northward across Mea Dualdon. Good fishing up this way, Thalgar remarks morosely, sitting huddledly with you on a bench by the port side of the boat. It's where Malgar was when he was kidnapped. Ertir will put us ashore once we get there. If you have the code word tardy, go to entry 58. Otherwise, go to 36. All right. How is everybody whilst I scroll to 36? Hopefully you're enjoying the session so far. Any comments? Please just pop them in. If you want to help me make decisions, that's also mostly welcome. Well, mostly welcome, very welcome, sorry. Mostly welcome. Suddenly, a shout goes up from one of the crew. "To starboard!" she yells. Turning in that direction, you see a craft, much smaller than Aurora, adrift with its sails in tatters. Inside the boat, you see 4 fishers, 2 slumped dead over the bow, 1 huddled on the deck, and another standing and shouting, trying to get the attention of Aurora. Ertir turns to you and Thalgar. "Your call," he says gruffly. Thalgar, desperate as he is to save his brother, is still not without compassion. "What do you think?" he asks you. "Well, I am a cleric, so I think I should be helping, really. I can heal people, I can fix things, I can make things better, so I think I should be helping, really." So, we'll go to 51. I'm going to try and ignore all these pictures you can see. 52, 51. At your direction, Ertir turns the boat to starboard, making for the fishing vessel. The boom swings rapidly across the deck, those crew in its way effortlessly ducking out of its path. You are soon nearing the fishing boat and can hear the voice of the figure who is hailing you. "Help! We've been attacked! They're still around here somewhere." A crew member standing near you frowns in confusion. "Tharin?" she mutters. Kansif is not that intelligent, but is quite wise. So quite insightful. So I think knowing a bit more information, a bit more background would be good. So I'm going to ask the crew member, which means we have to go all the way back to number 5. Whee! Make links clickable, people who produce these PDFs. Have a look at Alone Against the Flames. That was really nicely done in that way. Six. Getting so many previews of what's to come here. Okay. "What is it?" you ask. The woman frowns. "The survivor in that boat. I think I know him. He looks like Tharin, but no, it can't be." "Why not?" "Well, Tharin went missing years ago. He was thought to have drowned. No one ever found his body, though." "That is odd, without a doubt." "Fortunately, I'm a cleric, and I'm all sorts of good with undead, so we will see what we will see." I don't know much about the sea, so I feel like I should let the captain of the boat know. So I will let Ertir know. So back we go, all the way back to where we were, to 63. La 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 la. I'm going to add some music as well soon. That's coming. Being there. Still sorting out a lot of the details of various things. It takes time, video. It's very time consuming. Okay, anyway, 63. Enough of me time filling. There we go. You approach Ertir, leaving your post at the oars. I was rowing, okay. Seeing you, the hardened captain bellows in rage. "Get back to your oar, Lama!" You shake your head, holding his gaze as you step close and relate what you've just heard from the crew member. But the captain is fuming and not ready to listen to a disobedient passenger. Okay, now, persuasion, as we can see over here. I'm not massively charismatic, but I have... I'm forgetting the word. I cannot think of the word suddenly. It does the dragons. Proficient, that's the one. Okay. I got a 16. Oh, 19 even. Sorry, I rolled a 16. That's quite cool, isn't it? The dice. I could do with a slightly different colour, maybe. If successful, we were successful, so all the way back to 6 again. Oh no, hang on. 9? Was it 9 or 6? 9. Okay, that would have been confusing. Alright. Kind of need like chase music as we scroll backwards and forwards between these entries here. Nine. Nine, 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 nine. Yes, that wasn't a bad German joke. That was me saying the number 9. Okay. What's that? Ertir demands. Darren, you say? Quickly grabbing a spyglass from his hip, the captain extends it and trained it on the beleaguered fishing boat. By the gods, he exclaims, it's Darren, but he cannot be. He's dead. Fearing some undead trickery, or worse, you turn back to the foundering craft. Floundering, I think that should be, giving Thalgir a sly nod. The warrior's eyes go narrow with recognition, and you see his hand slowly go to the catch that secures the great axe on his back. Take the code word prepared. I guess I will add those into the notes. There's no notes section. Other, that'll do. Steak and holy water. I'm not quite sure where I got that from, but anyway. Prepare. Oops. Hello. Got a lot of white space. Eek. That'll do. Okay. Whee. Excellent. Okay. You glance at Ertir, who has a steely look in his eye. The grizzled captain yells a command in the strange nautical language. I'm imagining it sounds a bit like that you heard him use before. In response, the crew all freeze and turn toward him. He yells the same command again, and the crew appear to ready themselves for action. Aurora comes alongside the beleaguered fishing boat, heaving to. Watching the supposedly distressed figures in the boat, you are not surprised to see the figure previously huddled on deck smoothly get to her feet, battle axe in hand. Now that you are close, you see that these two tricksters have morphed into fish-like creatures. They're not undead. Malicious grins spread across their faces. I don't know if that's a grin. I'm not sure that's really a grin, but anyway. As the axe fighter prepares to leap onto the Aurora's rail, and the other throws his head back and emits an ear-splitting screech. From the water around you, other figures suddenly appear, clambering up onto Aurora, but you and Thalgar are already leaping into the fishing boat, ready to take on the leaders of this monstrous crew. This is interesting. So, go to the Deep Sign combat sheet section at the back of the adventure and do battle with these fishy fraudsters. The outcome of that combat tells you which entry to go to next. I was wondering how combat would work. So for that, I will flip to... here we go. There it is. So how does this work? Let's see. Oops. Use the Maya Dualden battle map. Where do we find that? There it is. Okay. There's only a lot of windows here. I didn't really think how I could do this. I mean, is there much we can do apart from being the boat? And the boat is a lot smaller than I was expecting, actually, I must admit. I tend not to use maps too much. We'll see how we go. Fight takes place on the smaller fishing boat, with you and Thalgar taking on the Deep Sign leaders, whilst the crew of Aurora take on the other threats. Place your tokens along with the boats. Roll for initiative. Okay. We are not surprised. If you're prepared, the Scions are surprised. So how many are there? Taking on Deep Sign leaders. How many? Oh, 2. And now I realise I do need to swap that back to there. There we go. All right. It's a little small. There we go. In round 1, damn, this keeps flicking. Okay. One sign uses its psychic screech. Kind of need like cards and all sorts of things here, don't we? Okay, let's see. So round 1, then round 2. So you are surprised. We are surprised. So we get 2 rounds before they go down. Roll for initiative. I got a 8. And Thalgar has a, I do believe, plus, man, that's annoying, +3. Yes. Now, I think we can do this from here. D20. We'll just add the plus ourselves. Oh, we rolled 2. Oops. Strange. Ah. Oops. Sorry, I'm suddenly rolling a lot of. Oh, there we go. No. There we go. So 9 plus 3 is. Man, this is getting complicated to track it. 12. I've already forgotten what mine was though. So, let's just do it again. So 11 and 13. So I'm up first. All right. So I guess I should go for one of the scions. I will let loose a. I thought I had cantrips. Yes, guiding light, sacred flame, toll the dead. Kind of need these loaded into D&D Beyond 2, I think. But anyway, okay. Let's do sacred flame. I lean back, swinging my mace in one hand, and let loose sacred flame in the direction of one of the scions. So they have a wisdom saving throw. Yes, 14. They are reasonably wise, unfortunately. They failed though, so that's good. Now, I also need to keep, I think I need a notebook for this. Unfortunately. So Thalgar is at, I've forgotten already, I think it was 7. I am at 13. And the monsters, well, are surprised right now, will come to their initiative in a minute. And I have just knocked down 1, 2, so they failed their save. 2d8 plus 3, I do believe. Here's 12 damage off of their 67, that's quite a lot, which is 55. Take my word for this. I've got my notebook here. Yeah, I think I need more windows open. I'll get that set up for next time. All right. So, I don't think I have many bonus actions. Spiritual weapon. No, don't think it's worth it. Ah, yes. I had the wild talent, which I added as a play testing. To remind myself what I can do. When you make an ability check with your ability increase, which is my wisdom, I can roll that. All right, okay, well, I'll do that. You can roll extra damage. Okay, I'll remember that next time. Okay, great. All right, so I do believe now Thalgar is up. Thalgar. What does Thalgar do? Thalgar seems to be better than me. Which is not unsurprising. I guess some sort of barbarian. So two-handed axe fighting. When Thalgar rolls 1 or 2 on a damage dice for an attack, he can re-roll. Multi-attack makes 2 attacks. Wow. Damn, this keeps going past. There we go. Great Axe, plus 6. Wow. Thank God I've got him with me. I think he's going to do most of the work. So plus 6. Their armor class is 11. make a note of that. Okay, so +6 twice. Oof. Alright, rolls them. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. It rolls them and adds them, not. We've got a 14 and a 3, so one of them hit. And the damage is 1d12 plus 3. So 10 damage, and I'll say on the other one. So that goes down to 57. Excellent. Okay, that was his 2 attacks. Let's just check what other things you can add. Bonus action, you can enter a rage. Once per day. Okay, that's possibly a bit early to be doing that. If I rolls a 1 or a 2, you get unarmed defense. Okay. Ah, man. I think I will have to zoom out. Oops. Zoom out a bit. The scroll keeps keeps doing it. Okay. It's very annoying. Stop it. He can throw his axes too. Okay, I think that's fine. All right, so we get another turn. So I get my second round. I've always been a fan of Toll the Dead. Yeah. So over the sea, this ominous bell rings out over the sea, and they have to make another wisdom saving throw, which is +3 for them. Whoops. Hopefully that wasn't wrong last time. They fail. That's an 8. So I deal another 12 damage to the same one, down to 33 hit points. And I won't worry about with the bonus action so far. And now we have Thalgar gets another attack. I think he'll just do the same thing again. So we'll roll 2d12. He swings these great axes in the direction of these fishy creatures. That's annoying. Why is that down there? 11 and 8. I think that's a hit on both counts. That's 20 something and 17. Yes, that is definitely a hit. So that is 2 attacks. So 2d12 plus 6. Oof. 11. Okay. All right. Now the Scions are in, so their initiative is a +1. Let's bring them in. It's 7. Right, so it's the same as Thalgar, who has the higher dexterity. He does, so Thalgar is first. Good. So it's back to me. These things are reasonably tough. You can also swim. I should check what they're going to do in round 1. One we'll use is Psychic Screech. Psychic Screech. Okay. I might do something more full on. I do have a reasonable amount of spells. Yeah. Let's do a guiding bolt on the one that has been less damaged, that Thalgar has been attacking. So he also gets an advantage there. So ranged spell attack against the target. Okay. Oh. Wow. I think I will use my wild magic thing, because that's quite poor. So, where is it? I've lost it. Archived. Quite sure what that means. Okay. On each of your turns, when you hit with an attack roll, you can roll your psionic talent die. But I need to get a 5. And we start with a D8. Ugh, so it's not enough. It's not enough. But it's okay. So I miss, annoyingly. So what does that mean? I hit. So it just fails, unfortunately. Man, that was a bit rubbish. Damn, that was rubbish. All right, so I think I am done there, and we will go to Thalgar. Thalgar, seeing me attempting to help him, but shooting his bolt off into the water and missing somewhat, decides maybe it's time for... I think he'll just stick to his multi-attack for now. I think it's easier. So let's see. So 2d20. 15 and 12. That's definitely hits. Their AC is only 11, so that definitely hits. And then it's 2d12 plus 6. I think he will just keep piling on the one that he's already been attacking. Where is it? There it is. 12 plus 6 is 18. Got to do some maths here. It's 36, 28 on one of them, and the other one is on 33. It's their turns though. So let's see. In round one scion uses its psychic screech. I don't know. Wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw. Who has the highest wisdom saving throw? Probably me, I guess. Well, actually, yes, definitely me. All right, so the psychic screech against me. Terrible scream. Creatures within 30 feet. That's everybody, surely. So everybody. Oh, okay. So, all right. Be stunned to the end of... Wow, that's not so good. So for me, I will do that. I think that's definitely a pass. And Thalgar has a +1. So let's see how we go. Ooh. Oh, natural 20. There's a B. It's kind of annoying when it puts the dice under the thing there. You can't quite see it. So I think we both succeed. I don't know what happens to the crew, but we both succeeded, so we're good. And the other one moves into melee. We weren't in melee already? Oh, okay. On the boat. I guess it moves into melee. And uses its multi-attack against me, I suppose. Okay, makes 2 melee attacks. On humanoid form, is it in... It's in... What form is it in? What form is it in? Humanoid form or hybrid form? Oh, it must be in hybrid form, I guess. I think that was specified. Let's see. Fish-like. I'm guessing that's the hybrid form. I guess fish-like is the hybrid form. Hard to say. Could use its action not back into. Don't know. Not entirely sure how it starts. Does not specify. Psychic Screech is hybrid form only, so I am guessing they're in hybrid form. So it's going to be doing a bite, 3 attacks. 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Phew. Okay, this could hurt. 1, 2, 3. Oish. Oh, so the +6 is a miss. So all of them are misses apart from the crit, which we will say is the bite. So we do damage twice, bonus once. It's hard to read. 4, 8 piercing damage, and I have to keep remembering with my I have the no, where is it? The reaction, the warding flare as well. 4 damage. No. So much to look at. 8 damage. I think this is one thing I am realizing with doing a D&D solo one is there's a lot more to look at than with some of the others. It's like running an entire game yourself and a stream. Okay, and actually you've got to keep a time check. Yeah, we will wrap up soonish, maybe at the end of this combat. Okay, so that is the 2 of them done. So it is back to me. All right, so there is 1 on 33 hit points, 1 on 28. I may try another burning hands. I think I will try another guiding bolt. Yeah. So that's a spell slot. Hopefully more luck this time. Oof. 14, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough. And 46 damage. 11. Oh, wow, some bad rolls here. And I think my wild thing is only for to hit, not. Oh no, with the damage. Oh, I did it wrong the last time. Anyway, replace 1. So I will replace the 1 with whatever I roll on a d8. So that's a 4. So that is take away the 1. That's 14 damage to one of them, and guidance. So no, not guidance. Guiding bolt. So Thargar has advantage. And 14 damage. 33 is 19. It's Thalgar, so he's going to multi-attack with advantage on the next attack roll. This mystical light surviving. Okay, Thalgar. So let's roll 3 times and take the first 2 with the advantage. So we have, wow, a 7 and a 19. 7 plus 6 is enough. The 19 is definitely enough. So, actually the 5 is, oh no, he's doing 2 attacks. Sorry, that's with advantage. So that is 2d12 plus 6. Algar is doing most of the work here, but I can heal. And that is 9 plus 6 is 15, down to 13 hit points. Great. All right, so what do they do next? On round 2, the sign that used Psychic Screech enters melee and attacks in its hybrid form. So they basically swap around. So the one that did the Psychic Screech now attacks Thalgar instead, with 3 attacks, 2 bites, 1 claw. Youch. All with plus 6s. 11, 20 something, and I think his armor class is only 15. 8 plus, so much math here. That misses, so only 1 hits, I do believe. Unless I'm getting my math wrong, if anyone wants to correct me. 8 plus 6 is 14, just misses. Okay, so only 1 hits, and that was one of the bites. So 1d4 plus 4. For 7 damage to Thalgar. I need to keep track of his hit points somewhere. Thalgar is down from 68 to 61. No, he's doing fine, I think. And the other one does a psychic screech, so need to make wisdom saving throws. DC 13. Okay. Failed. I think I can use the make a wisdom ability check. Nope. Ay. Man. Don't think I have anything to protect against that. Wow. Okay, I am stunned. And Thalgar has wisdom plus 1. Wow, we're both stunned. All right, so good. Great. Which means incapacitated, can't move, automatically fails strength and dex, and attack rolls have advantage. Fantastic. Okay, we're back to the top of the round. We weren't really moving anyway, so I guess that's okay. Oh, hang on. No. I always forget this. It actually means both, doesn't it? Can't take actions or reactions, so basically cannot do anything. Attack rolls have advantage. Now, how long is that for? That is stunned till the end of their next turn. So they're basically going to get 3 attacks, like the surprise round we had, pretty much. Ouch. Okay. In the Scion's subsequent turns, roll a d6 for each Scion. Okay, so for the first one, it uses multi-attack on me. 3d20s, and it's advantage. So let's just see if any of them miss, I think. Oh, no, okay. 6d20. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Do that. Oh, these all look very good. And so many, I can't even see the... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, now I've lost it. All right, let's do one at a time. Isn't quite working so well, is it? Okay, so first attack, first bite is 11 plus 6, 17 is a hit. So 1d4 plus 4 damage. That is 7. Ouch. The second bite. 2. It's another hit. Oi. 8 damage. Youch. I think I am now going to use my... Oh no, you can't use reactions, can you? Ay. Nope, cannot use reactions either. Nope. Just got to keep taking it. Alright, Claw. Another advantage. Wow. Stunning is super good, but they get it once. It's definitely a hit. 1d6 plus 4. Another 7 damage. Ouch. And the same goes for Thalgar. Also stunned. Okay, first bite. That is definitely a hit. He has an armor class of 15. So 1d4 plus 4. 5 damage. Next bite. Definitely a hit. Oh yeah, 6 damage. And then the claw. Ow. Oh, it's a natural 20. Oh. Yeah. 6. 10 damage. Ouch, we are both hurting. He is down to 40, I am down to 21. Ouch. Hopefully we will finish them in this round. I think we need to wheel out the big guns. Let's see how we go. It's back to me. We are not stunned or incapacitated anymore, thankfully. Alright, I need to wheel out something big. I don't think I have any... I was actually supposed to do this. I don't know if that would have changed. Let's hope not. No, good, okay. They both did the multi-attack, as you can see here. Oops, here. Okay. Alright, then. What else can I reel out that's a bit bigger? Maybe an area attack. Flaming sphere. They're on a boat. That may not be a good idea. No. Cansiv likes fire, but fire on a small boat is probably not a good idea. I might see what bonus actions I do. Can I do any healing? Healing word. Yeah. Let's do a healing word at this level 2 on can only be on. I've taken the most damage, so maybe I'll cast it on myself. Cheeky of me. Oh, you love it when that happens, haven't you? Okay. And so I can only do a cantrip. I will do Toll the Dead on the one in front of me again. This bell ominously rings. And I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Fail. Pass. Oh, I suck. I think this is something I always remember with this character. They weren't so good at casting as I hoped. Ah, man. Alright, it's over to Thalgar to hopefully finish things. I think I will save the rage still. I think we'll just do his 2 normal attacks. Okay, so against the one in front of him who has 13 hit points left. He's probably going to regret bringing me along. 12 and 8, so that's 1 hit. Man, I'm getting some low rolls. So 1d12 plus 3. Will it be enough? Come on, Thalgar, you can do it. No. Oh, no. One hit point off. 1 hit point left. Wow. And it's back to them. All right. What do they do on this turn? In roll 1d6. Okay. Subsequent turns. Okay. So the one on me. Multi-attacks again. I think I will wait for the claw and use my warding flare, but let's do the others first. So the 2 bites. Sorry, the 2 bites. 6 and a 7. That's a 12 and a 13. They miss. I'm finally doing all right here. I may not waste a warding flare. I think I'm just going to take it. Let's see. 10 plus 6 is 16. It's a miss. Good, good, good. All right. And then the other one on Thalgar. 5. They attempt to drag Thalgar into a strength check. I think he's been doing the most damage to them. So who's actually stronger, him or me? Him. So yes, contested strength check. So it's 18. Wow. Yikes. So. Ooh. 26 for one of them. Thalgar. Thalgar fails. Drag me into the water. If character with Thalgar's in the water, they can either attack or just drag them in, making attack rolls with disadvantage. Or they can use their action to get back. Okay. Alright, well that was their turn. It's back to us. Hopefully I can do something good this time. One with 19 hit points, one with 1 hit point. I will just turn to the one with 19 hit points. No. Oh, that's the one with 1 hit point has dragged it into the water, so I can't attack it anyway. So yeah, Sacred Flame. I remember this. Dex +1. All right. It fails. Brilliant. Sacred Flame goes searing into them. Ooh. 13. They are down to 6 hit points. Can I do anything else? As a bonus action? Just to finish them off? Healing. Could do a spiritual weapon, but it seems a bit of a waste right now. Healing, Spirit Shroud, Archived. I seem to have picked a bunch of things here. I might have to tweak the character. Healing word, Spirit Shroud. Okay. No. Down to Thalgar. I think he's just like, he's a barbarian kind of berserker type character. I think he's likely just to attack and not worry about trying to drag one out. So maybe... I think we'll go for reckless attack. So evening out the advantage, disadvantage. This one only has 1 hit point, so maybe it doesn't need to then. True, it doesn't need to. So, all right. So multi-attack, 2 with +6, of course. Wow, 1 hit. That's all he needs. 1 is down. And I guess he can now clamber back into the boat. I don't see why he can't. Use their action to get back into the boat. So now he has to stay in there for now. So it's up to me. All right. And it's over to them. There's only 1 left. So what does it do? It multi-attacks me again, of course. All right, 2 bites. Sorry, 2 bites. Oosh. That 1 is a hit. So, well, that 19 is a hit. If that wasn't clear. 1d4 plus 4. Ow. I just begun. Hand the claw. Ow, 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 ow. Another 8. My god, after the first encounter, I am down to 10 hit points. Sorry. Okay, it's back to me. I will just try and finish this one off. I think it feels appropriate to do a Toll the... Sorry. To do a Toll the Dead. Although the wisdom check is higher. Maybe I should stick to the dex. Or maybe just swing at them with my mace. Might seem more appropriate. 6 hit points. Okay, here we go. Chunk. That's a hit. And some damage. Come on, come on. Oh, you're kidding me. 1 hit point left. I can't even use the strike because it's not magical. Oh, come on. Thalgar has to use his action to get back. I think he'll succeed. +3, hopefully. Yep, he gets back in the boat. So there is one scion left. What does it do? Both back in the boat. It attacks Thalgar with a multi-attack. 2 bites. Oh man. Oh. So we have 3d4 plus 8. 16 hit points against Thalgar. He is down to 30. Hopefully we get a chance to rest. And the claw. Oh, also hits. Wow. Man, this is brutal. For 8 damage. So he's down to 22. But it's back to me. They have 1 hit point left. Sod it. I'm just going to whack him with my mace again. 17. It's enough. It's enough to bring him down. Oh my, that was... I'll just flip to the map slightly. We were kind of battling it out here. The other crew were doing their thing. Thalgar fell in. We both got quite hurt. I'm down to 10 hit points. He is down to 22. So, yes. If you defeat, go to 53, and then I will wrap up for the session. 53. Just scroll through. As you and Thalgar finish your fight, the crew of Aurora drive off the last of their own attackers. If you are pulled into the water, oh, fine. Quick search of the fishing boat, the bodies of strange creatures, turns up fishing tackle and a light crossbow, but nothing else. Toss all the bodies over, Artyr yells, and get back to your oars, you useless dogs. The crew quickly obey, and you soon see the reason for Artyr's urgency. Thick grey clouds dominate the eastern sky, rolling over the town of Lonely Wood to the far shore, and quickly advancing across Maya Dualdon towards you. Turning Aurora to port, Artyr begins sailing for the western shore of Maya Dualdon, the crew rowing furiously to aid the ship's progress. You fancy you can see smoke plumes rising from the distant shore. The village of the Braka tribe, Thalgar mutters. That's where Malgar is. He looks at you, brow furrowed with worry. I hope. He mutters darkly, eyeing the approaching storm front. Shelter, he mumbles thickly. Western Cove. Should we be worried? You ask Thalgar. The warrior shakes his head. We'll beat it to shore. Atil will drop us near the Brucker village. Then he'll shelter in Knucklehook Cave and wait the storm out. Okay, and with that, we'll bring this epic session to a hold. I do hope you found that fun. I certainly learned that... Thanks, you Vasilis. I do hope that we make it through the next one. I do hope I could figure out how to make this more viewable. There's a lot going on in Dungeons & Dragons. Even solo Dungeons & Dragons, a lot to fit on the screen. I need to figure that out. I'll figure out something in the remaining week until next week. So I'll be back again at 1500 Central European time. That's UTC +1, next Friday. And if you've enjoyed, please subscribe. Please rate, review, share. All those sorts of things are appreciated. And you can find more about me at christianchiller.com. And I say I'll be on the twitch.tv Crit Test Dummies podcast live stream on Sunday at 6 p.m. 1800 CET, playing a flying monk. So you can enjoy that too. And until next time,